got a new camera. GoPro 10. I'm right under the light, and I don't look too bright. Anyway, I've made this little tool. Can you see? It's basically some sign fixings, spacers, wall spacers for signs. So just you just put them in there, and then that's your adjuster. You see, in the slider. So I made that on the router at work. But basically, you just put that over your barrel, and you move these out. So it's all sort of around about central. It's not massively important, but then you just... Now I could do with some adjusters on these, but if you turn these, they do tighten up. It's just that there's not a lot of grip when they're oily, you know. Yeah, so basically that's locked in there now. That's nice and central. Put the screen back on. Nice and central, no movement. So whip that out, and then you put your ring in. This is the second ring because it's got top written on it for the Royal Enfield. So if you want to check the ring gaps, just put that in there, and then get my little tool that I've just made. Take that down there, push that down so it's nice and sat flush on the bottom there. Can you see? And then you lift that out, and then your ring is, because them spacers are 1 inch long. You got your piston ring 1 inch down and level. And you can see the gap just in there. You can see that. So now, just get your feeler gauge. I've already checked these; they're absolutely spot on. But let's put that one away. So there we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice fit in there. Yeah, nice. So all is good. All within tolerance. You just whip that out again, and then we can fit the rings back on the piston. I've already done this once, but I wasn't sure. You know, you get doubts. I wasn't sure whether I'd fitted the second ring in the second groove, or even that it said top on it. Although I did mark it. I put a little mark on it, so I knew it was top. But because they look both the same, and I hadn't got my glasses on, I didn't check that one has to go in the second groove. But I measured them; they're exactly the same, and it doesn't even look tapered. But I'm going to go by the book, and we're going to do it right. Make sure we do it right. And the last one, you don't need these special pliers, but I thought I'd try them just to see how easy they were. They are quite easy, actually. There you go. Top ring, I'm going to put over there about 1 o'clock. As you look at it, put that up there, and then the second ring can put 180 from it, about there. And we're not going over the gudgeon pin or the wrist pin, and we're not going with the gaps. We're not going over the front and back either. Sometimes it's best you don't think about what you're doing; you just do it. You know what I mean? So that's that. I don't want to go any further because I've got to get the wrist pin in there. Got the shoe in the back. You see, I've been polishing the nuts and bolts that Craig's gave us with the frame kit. Oh, and another big bit of news. Yeah, we've got the frame back from the powder coaters yesterday. So that's brilliant. Yesterday or the day before. So that's looking good. That's polished up, that nut nicely polished up. Those bits have come back from the powder coaters the other week. We had to send the frame back because it was a bit off quality. Yeah, right. Where was I? Before, this thing, I'll tell you what, I'm getting fed up with this. Brand new camera, and it's just shut itself off again. Camera too hot. Notice your GoPro turned itself off during the previous session because it was too hot. Can you read that? This is not good, is it? Got the cylinder head on, done the gasket, and used some well seal either side of that. Some jointing compound. I've got the head studs in there, not torqued up yet, but they're in place. I've given them a good clean out as well, make sure there's nothing on the they're brand new studs anyway, so there shouldn't be anything on the threads. They're brand new nuts for the cylinder head as well. Looking at the torque specs for this, and I know this is a bit of a contentious subject on Royal Enfield considering the quality of build, but it's saying for the cylinder head nut 5/16 of an inch, that must be them, because the others are metric, 285 inch-pounds. So obviously to get the foot-pound to that, you divide it by 12, and I've come up with, let me have a look, 23.75, quarter-inch Whitworth on this. I'm just going to give a couple of turns on this side as well. That's it, that's 20. That was my elbow clicking then, not the torque wrench. Right, that's 20. Let's try the other 3 then. Unlock it. 21, 22, 23, and it's 0.75, isn't it? So we go 3/4. There we go, about there. We're there with that one. We're there with that one. We're there with that one. And we're there with that one. Just want to check, see if I put any lube on these, I can't remember. Get the washers off a minute. Oh yeah, I did, yeah. So we're good. Right. Ooh. Now, there's no lube on those, that's good. We'll find the torque setting for those now. Let's move you over here. Rocker box stud nut. 125 inch-pounds. 3/16 Whitworth. Yeah, wouldn't you know it? Right. Is it then, isn't it? 125, 125. Can you see? Alright, let's try these. Nice and slow, steady. Bring it up slowly. That's that one. That one. That one. And that one. That one's done. That one's done. Don't think they're very good. These two are worrying me. These two have gone. These are torqued up. These two don't seem like they're going to. But they are, it is tight at the moment. certainly don't want to go anymore with them because they don't feel like they're tightening. They haven't slackened off, but yeah, I think I'll call it on those. Right, put some heat into it. You can never get these out, these marks on the returns, you know what I mean, on the hex head. You can never get that sort of patination out. And I suppose you'd have to do it. I mean, I did run a file over them just very, very lightly, so I didn't change the height, you know, the size of the bolt or the nut. Well, I don't know how you get that out. I mean, you just have to put up with it, I suppose. The thing is, you can buy nuts that are polished and they're very expensive, but they're the right size and they've got a mirror polish on all facets. So I don't know how they do it. I've had a look on YouTube trying to find a video on that, but I can't find anything. How do you get a mirror finish on them facets without reducing the size of the nut? Maybe there's an expert out there that can inform us how you do that. The short ones, and they're all looking quite nice. You don't see all this shank anyway, you only see the tops. Yeah, after polishing this, we've got a load of build-up of wax, you can see all around the back there, so we're got to get that out. So I just put it in the old swilling machine, and just because it's wax, it should come away all right. Well, it has done. I think I mentioned it on the video before, but I'll just go through it. I've redone this. Well, I'm gonna do it tonight, so you can come and watch me. We're going to re-tap these two holes here where the studs failed, and just to be on the safe side, I've ordered these from Hitchcock's. They're like rescue kind of studs, you know, they're a bit bigger on the bottom, so you just got to tap them out a bit bigger to well, you drill them out 6.5mm. I've just slightly taped up around these peripherals. Don't want any swarf going down there really, so just drill that out. Yeah, Rima would have done it as well, wouldn't it? Just mark it on the bottom there. Transfer that over to this drill. Easy does it, bit at a time. Yeah, I think we're fine at that. Good. Right, get the tap. Right, once you get it to bite. It's going down, it's just interfering on that, isn't it? We're going. I think I'll clean these holes out with some, what have we got, brake cleaner, where's that? Okay, so yeah, so I'm just going to dry this hole out, these holes out now, get everything out of them. Oh, lovely, that soaked that up beautifully. Can you see? Can you see? Hey there, can you see this? Yeah, so I've got top far too many of them cotton buds now. Just dab it in the hole, it soaks it all up. That's marvellous. Oh, must have been a bit more than the other one. There we go. You don't really want anything in there if you're torquing it. Oh, looks good, looks good. Oh, yeah, that one's clean. Liking it. Right, one last final blow. There's nothing in there, as far as I can see, but we're going to make sure now. Did I get you? There you go. That'll do anyway. It ain't got to work hard, is it?
They work then, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good then.
A little bit shorter though.
Yeah.
So I think we're all right.
I don't think it really matters, does it? You ain't going to see that anyway when the covers are on. As long as they're on, that's the main thing.
Yeah. Bit short that. Yes, we're all there. Right. Good. Still look a bit short, them studs. Mandy's just brought me a cup of tea, so I'm going to sit down and have my cup of tea and ponder on what to do next. All the engine parts, like the rocker covers and everything, they've gone to the powder coaters yesterday, so they should be back soon. In the meantime, I'm going to tidy up and put everything away and carry on next time. And hopefully, we'll have them panels, them bits back from the powder coaters, and you can have a look at them. But I'm sure they'll look very nice. Okay, see you soon, bye.